we doing that.
Fear the deer, baby. Yes, the Bucks did prove they were the better team. Now, let me start with this. Let me start by just undressing some of the idiocracy I have been hearing. The Bucks did not get lucky. If anything, the Nets got lucky and still lost. Because, so many people think, well, the Bucks got lucky. Kyrie got hurt. Harden got hurt. Luck is when something statistically unlikely occurs. Okay. You win the lottery. It's incredibly statistically unlikely. You got lucky. You get bit by a radioactive spider and turn into Spider-Man. You got lucky. Something statistically incredibly unlikely occurs.
Oh, God.
Kyrie Irving missed time. It's not luck. Kyrie Irving missed 25% of the games this year, 48% of games since he joined Brooklyn. That is statistically likely. James Harden missed 39% of the games as a net this year due to a hamstring injury. So, of course, he would get hurt with a hamstring injury. That is not luck. That is likely. What is lucky for the Nets, Kevin Durant, who only played more than 6 consecutive games one time all season, played 7 consecutive games in this series, played the most minutes of any person over 30 in a playoff series in the last 10 years. And he didn't get hurt.
Okay.
So the Nets got lucky because that is actually the most statistically unlikely thing to occur, and they still lost. So let me be abundantly clear that the Bucks did not get lucky, but even if you create your own luck. Now, with that being said, the Bucks proved they were the better team because what we do and what we have so often done, and I'm going to make sure y'all no longer do this for the sake of you, for the sake of me, for the sake of this show, we take lazy interpretations of things.
That includes you.
At times.
Okay.
At times.
Like now.
We take lazy interpretations of things. We confuse the best player for the best scorer. We confuse the best team for the best athletes on the team. It's not the case. The Bucks are the better team because when you talk about better team, you have to factor in who's the coach. Give me Bud over a guy who would never coach. They had coaching game before.
You saying that about Steve Nash?
Yes. Why do I say that about Steve Nash?
Yeah, why? So, I don't know.
Kevin Durant went 0 for 6 in overtime. Kevin Durant went 0 for 6 in overtime. Kevin Durant had only missed 6 consecutive shots during the regular season 3 times in 35 games. 3 times in 35 games did Kevin Durant ever miss 6 consecutive shots. In this series alone of 7 games, he missed 6 consecutive shots 2 times in 7 games. Why does that matter? Because fatigue mattered. Kevin Durant played 53 minutes, every single minute in that Game 7. Giannis only played 50 minutes. What you mean? It's only a difference of 3 minutes. Well, the game was only a difference of 4 points. And guess who scored the first 2 points for the Bucks in that overtime? Giannis. So I do think that coaching matters in a 7-game series. It comes down to a 4-point differential. When you think about the team, health matters. Of course, Anthony Davis got hurt. Anthony Davis always gets hurt. So where Lakers fans aren't surprised that AD got hurt, they're just like, yeah, this is a part of factoring in the equation when you talk about a team. Let's talk track and field. I was at the Olympic trials this past weekend.
Oh, were you?
I was. You know, your boy was there. Your boy was there.
Too.
When Usain Bolt lost in 2017.
Hold on, he was there too?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
When Usain Bolt, the fastest man to ever live, lost in 2017, he didn't say to those that beat him, man, if I would have got a better start. Why? Because Usain Bolt never gets a good start.
No, yeah.
You factor that into the equation when you decide who's going to win a race. The Nets, they never stay healthy. You factor that into the equation when you decide who is the better team. You know I'm hot on this tape, but I'm going to save some for my second lap.
Yeah.
Because you, big dog, going to give me some fire, too.
I am going to give you some fire, but it's going to be a slow brew. It's going to take its time to simmer.
Crockpot.
I know you don't have any kids, so you don't make oatmeal every morning like my
I eat it, though. I eat it.
You eat it, though? You don't make it? Rich. Here's the thing. Don't turn it up too fast because you're going to burn it. And let me talk about this timing right now because you keep telling me about luck.
Yes, sir.
And luck is something that you do make for yourself, right? But the timing you can't create.
Okay.
So luck is a part of every successful equation. To what degree? We don't know, but it's always present. But when it shows up, that's when you're really lucky. This team got hella lucky because when Kyrie Irving missed the last 3 games, the Nets went 1-2. So let's talk about lucky timing, not just luck in general. Here's the thing. The whole world is with me on this. As you can hear from my voice right now, I had a hell of a weekend because them Clippers whooped that ass on Friday. And Sunday, we ain't need that. We ain't need that. You know how we roll. But we didn't even see team versus team, big dog. We saw team versus T. And I'm going to be real. James Harden not there. Kyrie not there. And I'm saying 30% of James Harden is not there, one leg. Kyrie Irving not present at all. And KD took this team down to not only a final shot with a toe on the line, but in overtime, you only still win by 4. Think about that. You're trying to tell me that Kevin Durant by himself and his big feet almost beat a 2-time back-to-back MVP and 2 All-Stars on the team that was already battle-tested and ready for this moment? If you really want to go out there and say who won the game, it's the Brooklyn Nets, because they only had one player. Look at your face. They only had one player out there fighting. Acho, are you faster than me? Let's go to trap.
Yes, right now, I would hope.
That's your point. You got to hope. That's what Brooklyn won off. Well, we hope we better than them if we saw them full speed. And you can't beat me. I'm a track champ. Could you beat me with one leg? Could you beat me with one arm tied behind my back and one leg? Yeah. That's how you won. That's how the Bucks won. They didn't go against the full arsenal. And that's track. That's sports. That's life. I'm not tripping on the timing of it, but don't you dare say if these teams were fully loaded that the Bucks would have advanced.
Sell, if, and buts. If they were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, big dog. You said almost. I hate that word. One of the biggest contradictions in the American language.
Yeah.
You said almost. I hate that word. It's one of the biggest oxymoronic words in the English language. All and most. It's a contradiction, big dog.
It is.
The Nets.
But they ain't spelled that way.
Almost.
It ain't got 2 L's, so don't act like it's the same word. Almost.
Here's the other thing, Sal.
Yep.
James Harden, although he was on one leg, he statistically performed like he always does in closeout games on 2 legs.
Don't do
what
that.
Was he? 2 for 11 from 3? Remember Game 7? 2017, I believe, against the Warriors when Harden was 2 for 13 from 3. Remember Game 6, semifinals against the Spurs
played with these guys
when
then?
Harden was 2 for 9 from 3? James Harden is who he's always been. 1 leg or 2 leg. He gave you 22, 9, and 9. Can't be mad at James Harden. Now.
Oh, we can't?
We're going to talk about Kevin Durant later in the show, a man in which I praise, a man in which I will continue to praise.
And apologize.
But we're going to talk about the truth behind Harden. But here's what we have to clarify, and it's the only thing I care that you hear. The only thing I care that y'all hear. The Nets stars were going to miss time because they always miss time. I had to go back and listen to Wayne Swag Surfing this weekend because, you know, Wayne be giving us bars all the time.
All day.
And he said, you think we going to do our thing? Well, ain't it sunny in the summer? That's what Wayne said. I'm like, you think the Net star is going to get hurt? Well, ain't it sunny in the summer? It's the same thing. Of course they're going to get hurt because they always get hurt. Of course they're going to miss time because they always miss time. Kyrie, unfortunately, stepped on an ankle and twisted his ankle. But had he not twisted an ankle, who knows what it would have been? I didn't think that someone calling Kyrie the N-word would cause him to miss time early in the season.
Wow, we going
so
there.
had he not twisted his ankle up, we have to assume he would have missed time because he always misses time. We have to assume Harden would have re-injured his hamstring because he missed 40% of the games this year with the hamstring. The Nets caught a break because Kevin Durant, who missed 50% of the games this year, Kevin Durant, who only played more than 6 consecutive games once, and that was the very end of the season, Kevin Durant played the most minutes the dude has played since he's hit the age of 30. Kevin Durant played the most minutes anybody over 30 has played since 2010. So the Nets actually caught a break, and they still got broke.
Come on, big dog. The Bucks, I hate your law of averages because you want to use it.
You hate laws now. So you hate gravity too?
No, I hate average. Gravity ain't got no law of average. It's absolute. I like absolutes. You like to go there. Let's talk about an absolute. Absolutely shocking is Joe Harris for this.
That's fair. I'll give you that one. That was bad.
This dude went from...
That was bad.
In the Celtics series, 51.5 from 3. What did he do in this series? 32.
Yep.
Okay, let's not talk about that. Harden and him combined, 5 of 21 from 3. Okay, you keep saying Harden is bad. Joe Harris and Harden bad? That sounds a little lucky to me. 0 points off the bench. No one off the bench even attempted a shot. Come on, big dog. That's a game 7. You want to keep talking about average? You want to keep talking about what people do? You trying to tell me, seriously, stop doing TV.
What?
We about to go to commercial break, so I can get my voice back. Kyrie Irving's not worth a toe of Kevin Durant on the line as a 3-point winning game clinching shot, series clinching shot. You trying to say that Kyrie Irving, if he was just present, just on the court, N-word or not, you don't think that Kyrie Irving would have been a difference maker between them almost ending this already with Kevin Durant. But with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, that would have been a difference maker. That's the problem. It's not team versus team. Team versus T. It sounds like you want to spill a lot of it.